Hey, welcome back to Flickin' Reel. It's your boy Sean Wingblade. We are about to hop into Game of Thrones presents House of the Dragon. I don't think there's an episode title, if I'm remembering right. It's just season 1, episode 1. Maybe they'll put a title on it later. We'll see. I'm excited about the series. It's not like my number one most anticipated show or anything like that. Of the kind of the 4 shows that are coming out right now, we got like She-Hulk, Andor's coming, Rings of Power, and we got House of the Dragon, which is dropping tonight right here. That's why you're here, to watch the reaction for the show. I'm just kind of done in general with like prequels as a concept, but that doesn't deter from the fact that the show is probably going to be like super high quality, because that's what HBO does. That's what Game of Thrones does, to be honest. Compelling storytelling, great acting, great visual effects, etc., all the way down the road. So I'm excited to watch a cool science fiction, fantasy-esque show. I'm just kind of done with the prequel era that we seem to be living in right now. Every single show is set in the past. I want to move forward. That's why I really enjoyed She-Hulk. Check out our reviews of that, which are on the channel now. And also The Sandman. We have tons of reactions that are up right now, including 7, 8, and 9 are coming out this week, and possibly episode 10 if we can get it done. But for now, Game of Thrones, I came to it late. The show itself, I came to it at the end of the 3rd season, and I just kept hearing about the Red Wedding. The Red Wedding. What the hell is the Red Wedding? What I had no idea what people were talking about. All over Facebook, customers at work, everyone was talking about Game of Thrones. I binged 3 seasons of Game of Thrones in the course of a week. Literally, they're only about 10 episodes a season, so I think I got through like basically a season a day. I was just tearing it through them. It was crazy, and I enjoyed it, and I was hooked ever since. I only read a little bit of the books. I got through up into the point where I think like Tyrion was captured and he was being taken to the Vale, and then I kind of hopped out of the books because I was so enraptured in the show, and I just rode the show to the very end, and I enjoyed it. I wouldn't say I'm a season 8 apologist, but I enjoyed it for what it was worth. I didn't freak out like the rest of the internet did. But either way, here we are now. So let's hop in to House of the Dragon, season 1, episode 1, right now.
As the first century of the Targaryen dynasty came to a close, the health of the old king, Heirs, was failing.
They didn't bring back Lena Headey for a voiceover, did they? It just kind of sounds like her a little bit.
10 adult dragons under its yoke.
10 dragons.
Rhaenys,
Of course.
would not inherit the Iron Throne.
Skipping over the woman even though it's her rightful heir.
Truth, the only thing that could tear down the House of the Dragon was itself.
Ominous. I mean, we know where it's going to end up, right? They bring back Ramin Djawadi for the score. Heirs and the birth of his daughter, Princess Daenerys Targaryen. So this is 172 years prior to Daenerys. Dragon! Cinematography looks beautiful, but then again, it kind of always did, right? Especially towards the later seasons. Oh, come on, buddy. You know better. Don't go near her. Hey, it's Graham McTavish. Dragon Riders.
It's almost large enough to settle too. I believe I'm quite content as a spectator. Thank you.
Are they friends? Siblings? Oh, King's Landing. Looks familiar.
Rhaenyra, you know I don't like you to go flying while I'm in this condition.
You don't like me to go flying while you're in any condition.
She sounds like your mom.
Soon enough, Rhaenyra. This discomfort is how we serve the realm.
I'd rather serve as a knight and ride to battle in glory.
Yeah, she's ready to go out there for combat.
We have royal wounds, you and I. The childbed is our battlefield.
Yeah, no, she's not content with that at all.
Before the games are over, my son will be born, and the whole realm will celebrate.
Hopefully you have a son.
We passed through the Red Keep's gates at first light.
Does my father know he's here?
No.
Good.
No. Keeping secrets. That Uncle Matt Smith. Am I reading too much into that scene? Very awkward between uncle and niece.
If the scepter sees this book, then the scepter. Rhaenyra!
I like Rhaenyra. She's fun. She is not set to be just a princess. She wants much, much more.
We've sent inquiries to the...
Ew. Is it the stuff, the dragon scale stuff?
It will be painful.
Fine.
Burn it.
It's as warm as the maesters will allow.
Don't they know dragon?
You don't want to cook the baby. Come on.
I understand. But nothing will cause the babe to grow a cock if it does not already possess one.
She's smart. She's smarter than most of the people in this town, I bet.
That's 5. In twice as many years.
No, she keeps losing babies.
Beginning tonight, King's Landing will learn to fear the color gold.
Yeah, that's a way to rule your city. By fear instead of love or anything else. Dude, cutting off hands. Did we really need the fart noise? Are we just doing this to random people, or are these actual criminals?
The prince cannot be allowed to act with this kind of unchecked impunity.
Listen to Rise Iphans. He's smart. He's the hand of the king for a reason.
Carry on. You were saying something about my impunity.
Yeah, you're an asshole.
Your own lady wife passed recently.
Oh, snap.
Any further performances like last night's will be answered.
Okay, so I'm not really a Doctor Who fan. I haven't seen any Doctor Who at all. I've only known Matt Smith from terrible performance in Terminator Genesis and Morbius. Womp, womp, womp. But I like him better in this show than anything else I've ever seen him in.
By the news that I am happy to share, Queen Emma has begun her labor.
Yay! I'm pretty sure he's in for disappointment. The way they're setting this up, there's no way he has a son. Oh!
Good fortune to you, cousin.
I would gladly take it if I thought I needed it.
The queen that never was. Ooh.
You could have Baratheon's tongue for that.
Oh, it's Baratheon? I have a sudden urge to watch A Knight's Tale again. I haven't seen that movie in so long. Prince Daemon's working with some gear that you'd be using in Elder Scrolls type of game. Yeah, he's trying to hurt him. Oh, dirty. He broke that horse. Dirty move. Ooh, he messed up his face too. He's all, don't do it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, she's going through a tough time. Uh-oh. Is that part of the games?
Marvel that war didn't break out at first blood.
Oh. The squire's over there throwing up. Is the baby still alive? Is she still alive?
Either act now or leave it with the gods.
Does he really want a boy that badly? It's probably a girl. They're just sitting up there on their perch watching people die, just kill themselves to become the winner of the tournament. I thought there was a winner and a loser. I didn't realize they were killing themselves over this.
They're going to bring the babe out now.
Oh, he gave the word.
I love you.
gonna pin her down, aren't they?
Don't be scared.
Ow. Knock his ass off the horse. He needs to be humbled. Ooh, destroying that shield. Ah. Did he yield, or is he going to go after him, though?
Oh, she locked, so Kristen.
Princess.
Ooh, she likes him. Jesus, they mutilated her. It is a boy.
A new heir, Your Grace. Had you and the Queen chosen a name?
Bela. Uh-oh. Oh, the baby died. She can't say it. It's too hard. Is he gonna fry those knights standing guard? Okay, maybe not.
Gods should visit some further tragedy on you, either by design or...
Design?
Yeah, design. You gotta be careful.
But not for the throne. He lacks the patience for it.
The gods have...
I don't know what that means. Does he actually want it?
Then how can we expect my wife and son are dead!
Leave the man in peace.
Thought you might go to him. Offer him comfort.
Wait, is he trying to pimp out his daughter?
You might wear one of your mother's dresses.
I feel like there's other people who could do that. There's other ladies of the night who could comfort him, I suppose.
Styling him the heir for a day.
Oh, brutal, dude.
I have decided to name a new heir.
Oh, burn. Disgraced brother sent away. He will come back for revenge. He's gonna get more of that dragon scale on him. Is it Rhaenyra? It's gotta be her, right?
Targaryen must understand this to be king. Or queen.
Queen.
Wanting for a son.
But does she even want to be queen?
It was a dream.
Daenerys foresaw the end of Valyria. Aegon foresaw the end of... Just...
Winter's coming.
Aegon called his dream the start.
Hey. She doesn't look like she wants to be heir to the Iron Throne, though. Miguel Sapochnik. Okay, well, that was a really good opening episode for sure. A good premiere, I suppose, of the new series. I guess it's not a continuation of Game of Thrones. It's a whole new series, since it is, in fact, a prequel set, as we find out in the opening. 172 years prior to the Iron Throne that we know from the Game of Thrones. I liked it a lot. There's a lot of names. I feel like I need a syllabus of all the names, all the Targaryen names, the High Towers. We saw Stark, we saw Baratheon, we heard about the Vale. We heard all the familiar names that we've heard from 8 seasons of Game of Thrones. And a lot of names being reused, as we see Rickon Stark. We knew a Rickon Stark, a young child. Viserys, wasn't that the name of the older brother to Daenerys, if I'm remembering right? It's been a long time since I've seen season 1. Been about 10 years, in fact. So it's interesting. It's a good jumping off point. And it seems like, obviously we know what happens, 170 years down the road. but this is going to be a lot of, I suppose, filling in holes for the history books. So in that sense, since I'm not familiar with it, I'm excited to know more about it, to hear more about it, to find out more about it, because I don't know the history. I don't know the Song of Ice and Fire, as we heard there at the tail end of the episode. Can't wait for episode 2. I'm into it. And if you're into it, please let us know. Please like the video, comment on the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, do all the things that YouTube has to offer, because we appreciate it. We're a growing channel, and we appreciate you being here to the very end if you're watching this. And if you're not watching this, then you would have never heard this anyway. Either way, come back next week and check out all the other things we have to offer, such as Sandman reactions, which are finishing up this week, and come back for House of the Dragon episode 2 1 week from today. We'll see you there.